Hi guys, I am Isseng, and today we're going to continue our Python tutorial. So today we're going to learn about a library. So Python graphics library. So you have to open up this website. The link will be in the description. So then you have to click on this thing that says releases. So it's going to show all of the releases of it. So I'm going to download the latest version, which is 0.1.3. So right now it's currently unfinished, but you can still do some things in it. So and then you go to assets, then source code, which says zip. So I'm going to save the file. Now if I open the file I just downloaded, you'll see this folder. I'm going to see all of these, so we can select all of them. Let's say extract to. So I'm going to go to where my code is. So then I'm going to click on new folder. So I'm going to name it what it's called. So then press OK. Now I can close out of this. If I go to my code editor, you'll see this folder. Just call what you named the folder. If we open it in our file explorer, you'll see the folder, but if we open it, you'll see this other folder which we don't want. So just open up that folder, select all of these things and drag them into the original folder. Now they're going to be in here, and I can delete the other folder. So now on top of this folder we have all the files that we need. So now we can close out of this. So I'm just make my Python file. So in this folder we have to write from, but then we have to write the name of what you called this folder that we pasted in. So then import asterisk, which means everything. So if we run it, nothing really happens. Oops. So the first thing we need is a screen. And then we get a variable called WM. And we're going to set it equal to. So then equals to. We're going to say graphics. I'm gonna put those brackets. And if you run it, you'll see a window that opens and then closes. Like that. I'm going to say wn.render. So now it's like this. I'm gonna put some tags. The first one I'm going to say window. And the next one is going to say main loop. So the properties for window are, the first one is called heading. So if I say window, when you get the Windows title, I change to window. So and the next one is called screen size. So if I write the screen size, let's say like 500, 400. I'm going to reduce the screen size to that size. The next one is called BG color. So after entering the color I want to use, let me see, it's like red. That BG color is supposed to write paint. BG, paint background. So now the window is turned red. So next thing we want to learn about are sprites. We're going to make a new tab called sprites. So in here, to make a sprite, let's make a variable called SPR. Let's say equal to sprite capital, starting with capital letter. If we want it, here's an error because into the X will be 50 and the Y I'm going to say X. It's going to be X0, Y0. The words will be 3 and 5. So don't really need these width and height arguments. So now it shows this thingy in the middle of the screen. If I change like its X position, it won't do anything because I have to write my SPR dot run. Now it has a rectangle and it changed its position to X50 and Y0. If I set its Y to 80, it's gonna change the Y position. If I write my SPR dot paint and give the colors, I'm going to say green. It's going to turn green. The next function is called multiply. So for my SPR dot multiply. So I'm going to say 2, 1. Its Y is going to be stretched in 2 and its X is going to be stretched in 1. So something like without it, it's going to just be a normal square without any scaling. So for it to be like 2, 3, it will look like that. So write decimals as well. So next function is called pen down. Let's do that. You can see that there's this trail behind it, but you don't really see it. I'm going to say my SPR dot pen size. I'm going to give it a pen size of 20. So now you can see the pen. If this is like my SPR dot position, so it's going to go to somewhere. So I'm going to 10. It's going to go to 20, 10. I'm going to tag that out for now. So I'm going to make a variable called SPRX instead of equal to 50 SPRY, which is also equal to 50. So I'm going to set the SPRX and SPRY. So the last thing we're going to learn about is basic key presses. So I'm going to make a new tag. I'm going to say key presses. Let's put this over here. So all we have to do, we're going to write key press. So to use that function, you need a function. So I'm going to say def move right. I'm going to say SPR dot position. I'm going to say so my position is PRX plus 10. Then comma SPRY. Now we need to give this key press its arguments. So first we need the function. We'll say move right and then the key. So I'm going to say right. If you press the right arrow key, it's going to move right. If we run it, it doesn't work because before that we need to make a function. We need to write a function called bind keys. Now we'll put the right arrow key. If we press the right arrow key, it moves right. That's why you move right. You can't move right anymore. So I'm going to say x plus equals 5, and I'm going to remove that. It's 10. So instead we can put that variable speed instead of equal to 10. So I'm going to put in that variable here. If you press the right arrow key, it does that. Shows an error. The reason it shows an error is because the SPRX isn't in that scope. So instead of using those, we can instead say SPR.x plus 10, and here .y. It shows an error here, so I'm going to put in that 50 and 50 back again. We press the right arrow key, it moves right. If we hold the right arrow key, it moves right as well. So there's also key down, push. Then you have to press the key again before it happens. Also key release, which is it happens when you release the key. So key. I'm just gonna put it like the key down. I'm gonna copy this thing 4 times. So it's going to be move right, move left, change this to -10. Move up. We're going to add 10 to this and move down. So we're going to minus the y. I'm now going to copy this key down and paste it 3 times. So I'm to say move left, move up, and move down. And then I'm going to replace the keys with left, up, and down. If we run it, now if we press keys, it moves. So I'm just change this to key press so that we won't have to press it all. So that we won't have to keep on pressing the key. Instead we can just hold the key. If we hold the key, it moves in that direction. Anyways, that's the end of today's tutorial. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. So bye.